the world is so scarred from religion, you know.
How important have Gael and Tess been in this album, in the creation of this album?
In the album, Gael has been very important, and it's been very interesting and mysterious for us to work with such a virtuoso kind of musician who also has a lot of soul. It's been kind of indulgent in a way, I think, that the rapidity of our exploration process, you know, genres of music, it's like boundless. It's boundless working with him, and that's how we like to work, you know, in a boundless way.
Can you say maybe if you pick one song that you say, well, that's really something that, well, with him we could create this song, and maybe without knowing him we couldn't have created that song? Is there maybe a song you say, well, that's how, what he brought and how he stimulated us?
Maybe tell the story of Broken Dishes from the farm.
The song Broken Dishes,
which is now called The Moon Asked the Crow.
The Moon Asked the Crow. That
number
was
7 on the album.
Yeah.
Richest number.
That was written right around the time we released our last record, so quite a while ago, and it was our first meeting with Gael. He didn't speak English, and at that point we weren't having any discussions whatsoever, so it was a relationship based purely on music. And that song came out of, I guess, pure inspiration based on the collaboration between the three of us. And since then, the song has changed. But our journey has continued to be like, you know, little, very emotional bridges and many moments based on improvisation, which is, I think, pretty special and rare for us outside of just the two of us, you know, which has been our journey.
Was it a big step for you to do this, to work with someone else and actually in the creating process, or was it something that you had to do?
Well, it was very easy and natural. We just stumbled upon each other, but it was a big change, yeah, from being just really the two of us, and even more than just the studio. It's really like become a very family type of relationship, and every night on the road after we play, we, you know, make a lot of ruckus in the bathrooms of the venues. Like, turns into a long
jam session.
Yeah, all night, kind of every night. And his mother was with us on the road too in the past year. And
she's a musician. She's a percussionist.
Okay, so she actually
and his cousin is also going to be playing drums with us. So he's actually from Reunion Island in the Indian Ocean, and there's a lot of sentiment, musical sentiment, and family celebration that is like that was very appealing to us and like natural. Familiar too. So it's like the equal amount of his family is actually on the road with us, you know. So it's kind of like two families that have come together.
Okay, and well, you say the musical sentiment. What sort of musical sentiment can you describe?
It's the you know, the party free, innocent, childish aspect of music. It comes from cultures where everyone sings and dances and plays an instrument
and uses music to celebrate.
I think we relate to that, having really different musical backgrounds, you know? Her, Sierra studying classical music, etc. And me coming from a really different angle, like kind of just like singing the poetry in a more like troubadour kind of folk way. And there's a lot of that. His family has a lot of like professional musicians and a lot of like a connection to sort of street musicians as well. Like, does that make sense? It's just like all the different relationships to music people have.